Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. How's it going? I'm so very happy to be here with you on the Rock and Recovery Facebook page doing a My Recovery Rocks concert. I'm very, very excited to be here. I'm very happy that you joined me. Feel free to throw in some comments. I can see all of your comments. So if you want to comment about absolutely anything, I'd love to talk about it. And I have the ability to throw comments right on the screen so everybody else can see. So I'd like this to be kind of interactive, you know? Like, I'm playing a show, but like one of my favorite parts about playing a show is being able to be interactive with the audience, you know? I think we're past the point of like the rock star mystique or whatever, and I'm just very much excited about. I'm very interested in interacting with people and making sure that they're having a good time and everybody's having fun. So that's kind of my outlook when it comes to live shows. So I'd like to keep that going with the live stream. So feel free to shoot me a comment, and I'd love to talk about it. So I am here to give a live stream concert right here on the Rock and Recovery page. So I'm very much looking forward to playing some songs. If you're watching me on my personal Facebook Watchbook Party, I can see you there too. So make sure and throw me some comments. I'd love to talk about it. I got a little tip jar up here. You can throw me some tips. I'm going to start off with a song. It's probably one of the newest songs that I've written, and it's called Best Version, and it's sort of about coming to terms with messing up for a long time and trying to be the best version of yourself. So my friend Karen French from Rock and Recovery just sent a message. Hey, Karen, what's up? Thank you for setting this all up, Karen. I super appreciate that. It makes me very happy that there are people like you that are supporting people like me. Artists need people like you who are doing their absolute best to make sure that they're seen and heard and supported during this time. So Karen does a lot of wonderful things for the community, and I'm so very happy that she, is running Rock and Recovery and being awesome. So I'd also like to thank Garrett Hart for asking me to play the show. So I'm going to go ahead and play my first song. This song's called Best Version. It's very new. It's going to be on my new solo album, which I'm hoping to get out this year, most likely early next year, though. But I really like this song, and it's sort of coming to terms with messing up for a long time and trying really hard to be your best version of yourself. I think that we as people and we as, people in recovery are just trying to be better versions of ourselves, and we don't want to go back to the way things were. We don't want to go back to being, users or whatever we used as crutches, We're just trying to be the best version of ourselves, and that's sort of what I'm trying to do every day. And, it doesn't come easy. It's certainly a practice. It is a practice, and you're not going to start off perfect. You got to practice every single day. David says, can you play Bohemian Rhapsody for me? Sadly, I don't believe I can play that on the acoustic guitar well enough to do it justice, so. This is an original Jeff Klemm song called Best Version. You like to talk, you always spoke, barreled through life, not really woke. A summer left out in the cold. My stomach tongue-tied into knots. Our future rests upon your thoughts. A summer left out in the cold. I face the music when I lose all of my voice. Is it the same to blame the person, not the choice? On and on and on and on and on. Sorry for the way, not the best version of myself that day. I had to find my own way. Choose me now, it's too late. Oh, 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 oh. You like to listen, you always talk, you always run, never could walk. A summer left out in the cold. I said we needed to wake up, you said we needed to grow up. A summer left out in the cold. I face the music when I lose all of my voice. Is it the same to blame the person, not the choice? On and on and on and on and on. Sorry for the way, not the best version of myself that day. And I had to find my own way. When you chose him and said too late. Face the music when I lose all of my voice. Is it the same to blame the person, not the choice? On and 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 on. I'm sorry for the way, not the best version of myself that day. But I had to find my own way. You chose him, said, what else could I say? Try to be the best version of myself every day. I will find my own way to choose me now every day. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means a lot to me to be able to play that song for my fellow people in recovery. So recovery rocks, you know, it's... I remember myself before and I remember myself now, and it's just such a big difference. I don't know if you feel a big difference in your life, but I most certainly do. I sort of wake up every morning, well, obviously feeling different physically, but emotionally I wake up every day feeling different. Certainly different than it was before. If you just joined us, my name is Jeff Klemm. I play in a bunch of rock bands, and I have for many, many years. Made Myriad is one of my bands, and Diamond Kites is one of my bands. I've also played in Jeff Klemm and the Letters, and I do a plethora of solo stuff as well, so I keep very busy. You know, my whole life was set up to be in a bar on purpose. In addition to being a musician, I'm a sound engineer as well. So when I wasn't out playing, I was at the bar working. So my whole life was set up to be in a bar. And then when I was touring, you know, we would literally drive from the city we were in to the next city. And then we would show up, and where would we go? To the venue. And what would they have ready for us? Booze. That was sort of in our rider, you know. So it was many, many years of just going from one bar to the next, I feel like. And as musicians, you know, it's really, really tough because where do the people congregate that want to hear live music? Bars, a lot of the time. So I definitely found myself trying very hard to just keep it together, to play the show. And a lot of the songs that I wrote were drinking songs. So it came to be a point where it's like, it just ruining everything. So when I got sober, it was a very, very meticulated, conscious decision where I'm like, okay, I really, really need to get some help and quit drinking and make a new life for myself. You know, I had really, really just felt like I had wasted a lot of my time being selfish, being very, very selfish. And I know that they say addiction is not being selfish, but for me, it was being selfish. And a lot of what being a musician is, hey, look at me. I'm doing this thing. Please look at me. Pay me. Look at me. I'm doing that, you know, because if you don't have a manager, or if you do have a manager and you're signed to a label, you're still the one out there hustling. You're still the one out there doing that thing. So there was a lot of times where it was just like, me. I'm out here doing this thing. Come watch me. And then, you know, so I felt very selfish, and it definitely came to be a point where I didn't want to be selfish anymore. And I wanted to do whatever I could to start giving back to the community and making a difference, a positive difference in the world. And so that's when I realized that I needed to quit drinking and start living positively in my mind. So I'm going to play a song that came on my 2016 solo album. I'm going to go ahead and tune to drop D here. Yeah, this song is called What We're Made Of. My friend Miko says, can you play When You Say Nothing at All? I don't know what song that is, my friend. Is that a cover song? Is that one of my songs? Let me know. Send me another comment, and I would love to make your dreams come true. All right, so this is a song called What We're Made Of, and it's about sort of realizing that you've been terrible to many people and sort of making amends. As you know, one of the steps in the 12 steps is making amends. So this was sort of my way of doing it and realizing. So this song's called Error of My Ways, and it's off of one of my solo albums. The album's called Burying the Shadows. You can check it out. A lot of cool songs on there that I still play regularly. Hey, Mark. How's it going, Mark Lee Shannon? Mark Lee Shannon's watching on my personal Facebook page, so I can't throw your comment up here. But Mark is wonderful. My friend, Mark is absolutely wonderful. Mark is one of the first people that I confided in. And he's doing a lot of wonderful live streams. Thursdays, Mark Lee Shannon is doing a live stream, and he also does the Sober Chronicles via the Devil Strip magazine. And it's such a great read. He's so insightful, and it definitely, knowing there's people like him out there in the world makes it easier to recover, in my opinion. So, this is a song called Error of My Ways. So the chorus is, I've seen the error of my ways. I've made so many damn mistakes. I know I'll be a better man just like you wished I would. So when I was writing this song, it wasn't technically about anyone else wishing that I was a better person, but it certainly, I needed somebody else in this song. I needed somebody else to be in my corner, even though there wasn't one I was still using. And now, okay. So, it was more like just like I wished I would. And there were many other people that did wish, but I just needed to switch the pronouns right there. So, all right, this is called Error of My Ways. I'll quit talking now. So many friends on here. Mark Lee Shannon says, hey, man, now I'm on this page. Hey, Mark, so happy that you're here. Judy, hey, Judy. How's it going, Judy? Happy that you're here. Hi, Nicole. Look at all these people coming in, popping in. Please leave me a comment. I would love to see what you have to say. Oh, all right. Okay. This is called Error of My Ways. Can you hear everything all right? All right. We hiked across the bridge, resurrected in our minds. No wonder nights and no one knew that this could be real. No one knew that we could be real. I seen the error of my ways. I've made so many damn mistakes. I know I'll be a better man, just like you wished I would. Just like you wished I would. We lived out our last days with moonlight-colored shades. No one could see our gleaming eyes. Drove those highways once before, and now our hearts, they think they know. No one could see the roads we left behind. No one could see the roads we left behind. Oh, I've seen the error of my ways. I've made so many damn mistakes. I know I'll be a better man, just like you wished I would. Just like you wished I would. Just like you wished I would. Incandescent alibis, shutting out everyone's life, without things to consider. All we want to recover. I've seen the error of my ways. I've made so many damn mistakes. I've seen the error of my ways. I've made so many damn mistakes. I know I'll be a better man, just like you wished I would. 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 Thank you. Hey, thank you so much, everybody out there. Wow, awesome. Thank you so much for all the wonderful compliments. I super appreciate that. Chrissy, thanks for being here. Coming in clear, that sounds awesome. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Mark. I super appreciate it. Mark Lee Shannon says, cool song. That means a lot coming from someone else who writes really, really cool songs. I appreciate that. All right. Christina, thank you so much. Appreciate. Hey, 1, 2. Hey, up, 1, 2. Hey, guys, am I still live? I think something might have gone wrong here. I think I might have overdone my system. Just want to make sure that everything's in. Can you see me? Am I there? All right. I think I'm back here, my friends. I think I overdid my system here. All right. Are you still with us? Can you still see me here? Am I still live? Please assure me that I'm still live, everybody. All right. So this next song I want to do, all right, cool. This next song is, I don't quite know exactly where to put this song. I don't feel like it fits in my band Made Myriad. I don't know if it fits with Diamond Kites. And I don't really know if it fits with my solo acoustic stuff. So I don't really know what to do with this song. This song originated, thank you for everybody who's commenting. We got you. Yes, I hear you. You're live. Yes, wonderful. Thank you. My system said that it shut down for a second, and I got real nervous. So this song was originated, I think, a couple years ago, 2 years ago. Actually, yeah, it was about 2 years ago. I really wanted a positive anthemic song that I could sing to be the antithesis to all of my previous sad songs. If you know me and you followed my career for a while, I've sort of made a living off writing sad songs and harnessing sad emotions and feeling sad all the time. And I do see music as a coping mechanism, absolutely, and it's how I deal with a lot of my complex feelings and how I deal with a lot of my sadness. It's like, well, I could go talk to the wall about how sad I am, or I could just put it in words and put it to a melody and write a song about it. And that's sort of how a lot of my records came about, is they were just frustration, anger, sadness. They were just really coping mechanisms, songs were. But as I got sober and as I really, really tried to make a positive difference, I realized that it was tough to be positive when I'm just singing about being super sad all the time. So I really, really wanted to write a recovery song. You know, this was my first shot at a recovery song. I have been sober 1,058 days. Is that right? 1,058. I'm coming up on my 3-year anniversary next month, and I wanted to throw an insane party for it, but since we're all stuck inside, you know, maybe I'll do a big Zoom meeting, and that'll be the party. Everybody will show up with LaCroix and their bottles of water. It'll be a nice party atmosphere. There we go. That's what we'll do. Let me tune up my guitar real quick. This song is called What We're Made Of. And while I was writing it, I imagined like a whole stadium of people singing it. Just like maybe, I don't know, the Cleveland Cavaliers were like going to the finals again. Hopefully that'll happen, but probably not recently. Probably not anytime soon. However, they were going to the finals and people were like, gonna show you what we're made of. Yes, that's what I wanted from this song. So I'm not really sure where this song's gonna go, but it's gonna go somewhere at some point. This is what we're made of. It's not like we are down and out. We haven't let ourselves tap out. We aren't even down and out. To give up now would be criminal. We'll power through this together. We are stronger together. Would you let yourself give in? Could you let yourself go out? I'll tell you one thing I won't go. We're not gonna stand by and let this go. We're gonna show them what we're made We're not gonna let them walk all over our soul. We're gonna show them what we're made of. It's not like we have no self-control. We got this now, yeah, we got this. We are one day at a time. So give it strength and give it your all. We have to focus now, we'll give it all we got, yeah. Would you let yourself give in? Could you let yourself go out? I'll tell you one thing, I won't go. We're not gonna stand by and let this go. We're gonna show them what we're made of. We're not gonna let them walk all over our soul. We're gonna show them what we're made of. Would you let yourself give in? Could you let yourself go out? I'll tell you one thing, I won't go. I'm not gonna stand by and let this go. We're gonna show them what we're made of. We're not gonna stand by and let this go. We're gonna show them what we're made of. We're not gonna let them walk all over our soul. No. We're gonna show them what we're made of. We're gonna show them what we're made of. We're gonna show them what we're made of. All right, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that's a song that I don't really know where it's gonna go on a solo album, on a Diamond Kites album. Definitely not a Made Myriad album, but it's gonna go somewhere. All right, my friend Tom, thank you so very much for the compliment. 3 years, that is fantastic, Jeff. Thank you so much. Yes, June 13th is my sobriety anniversary, and that's, 3 years. Went by fast, I think, or it went by slow. Not quite sure. Judy, congratulations on your anniversary. Thank you so very much, Judy. I really, really appreciate that. You know, Rock and Recovery first came to me when I was like 4 months sober, 4, 5, 6 months sober, something like that. And I really, really think those first 6 months were the absolute hardest for me because I had to change every single detail of my life. My life was, like I said before, my life was set up to be in a bar. I would work at bars. I would play music at bars. I would hang out at bars. I was the booking agent for bars. Like, it was all about bar. I was just always surrounded by booze. So there was a period of time, probably for the first 3 or 4 months, where I didn't do any shows. I just was kind of like, I need to just like hit the reset button and sort of look inward and sort of find what I want to happen with my life and what I want to do. And the answer was still play music, but I had to approach it in a different way. I had been touring for a long time, and it was tough to go out and tour and go to the bars, and especially when we were sort of known for being like the party band. You know, we would show up and the party would start, you know, with my bands. So it was tough. It was tough to sort of break out of that mold. I mean, one of my most popular songs is called The Whiskey Song. So it was tough to sort of break out of the mold that I had created for myself, and definitely not be the whiskey guy song anymore, to put it so lightly. And it was tough, but I definitely feel like now I absolutely have a good grip on what I want and where I'm going. But yeah, Rock and Recovery hit me up. I think it was like 6 months. I had been sober certainly less than 6 months. And they called me up and they're like, Garrett was absolutely wonderful. It was either Garrett or Mark. I can't remember who was trying to get me to play a show. They were trying to get me to play a show at Founders Day. It was Founders Day, that's right. I believe it was Founders Day. Yeah, so if Founders Day is when's Founders Day? July? August? July? Whenever Founders Day was, I mean, my sober day was June. So it was very, very shortly after that. They asked me to come play Founders Day, and I'm like, I don't know anything about sobriety. June, yeah. So Founders Day's in June. So it was very, very short. It was either Founders Day or another Rock and Recovery show. I'm not quite sure. But I felt like I didn't know enough about recovery to go and sing my songs for people who are in recovery. And they really, really reassured me. They're like, hey, you're going through it. They're going through it too. Just come and sing and play and have a good time. Yeah, so I've played Founders Day now. This year would have been my 3rd year doing Founders Day. I'm not sure if they're doing Founders Day this year. We're all not really sure what's happening with any type of events. And it's been really tough on us musicians that have relied on places to pay them to play music. And so all the gigs are canceled. All my gigs March through certainly May and most likely June are canceled. So there's a little tip jar right here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm pumping my tip jar here in the most awkward way possible. Please feel free to comment anything. I would love to talk to you. I would love to answer your questions. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to shoot them in the comments, and I'd love to answer your questions. My friend says, no, Founders Day is canceled. Yes, Founders Day is canceled. Okay, all right, well, I think that's for the best. I'm not going to get political on here, but I think that us in recovery, I think the main thing that we strive for is to become healthy emotionally and physically, and congregating in large groups does not seem healthy at this time. So I think it might go against the things that we stand for as people in recovery. That's just my opinion. County of Summit ADM Board, thank you for sharing your music and your story. Recovery rocks. Congrats, 3 years sober. Thank you so much, County of Summit ADM Board. I super appreciate that. That makes me really, really happy. All right, so the next song that I'm going to do, let's see, what did I have on deck here? I think I'm going to do one more song. I've got a music lesson at 2 that I'm teaching, so I'll do 2 more songs. We'll be all right. So this next song is by my band Diamond Kites, and this is one of the very first songs that I wrote for my now fiance. Things just felt really great. Things felt really right. Honestly, I met her when I was just a couple months sober, so our relationship has been always sober Jeff. And, you know, when we first met, I had only been a couple months sober, and I was just kind of like, hey, I'm like doing this new thing. I'm like new to recovery. You have to bear with me, and like, you know, like I'm just trying a lot of new stuff out in my life. And, you know, she's been so patient and so supportive. And, okay, I'm sorry about Founders Day. Mark Lee Shannon says Founders Day is online, not canceled. Okay, I think I just posted that up here. Add to broadcast. Yep. Founders Day is online, not canceled. My apologies for spreading that fake news. But yeah, my fiance Jillian has been absolutely wonderful, and she has been just this shining beacon of light in my life. And I'm getting all teary. We're supposed to get married in September, and we're not quite sure exactly if that's going to be happening or not. So we're sort of all on pins and needles for the whole summer and fall. So we released this song last year, April of last year. This song's called Not Giving Up by my band Diamond Kites. And actually, we have a new EP coming out May 22nd. That's in a little over 2 weeks. We haven't even announced it yet, so you're the first to know. You're the first to know. May 22nd, new EP, Diamond Kites. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not going to play any of those songs today, but I will play another Diamond Kites song. Judy, it's totally okay. Judy says sorry for the fake news. No worries, no worries, no worries. Everybody's a little confused about literally everything that's happening in the world. So don't be worried. This song is called Not Giving Up. Well, this is strange and new, and I wanna know how it's gonna go. Well, I've been searching through the corners of my mind to see if anybody's home. I'm misunderstood, but it feels right, and I just might make a simple rewrite. Say we've tried, but have we ever really tried giving this thing all our lives? I'm not giving up, I'm not caving in. My guard is down to let this begin. I knock down the walls, I build brick by brick just to let you They say you'll know it when you know, but how does one ever really know? You say you've seen it all before, but this is more than a windowless door. Sometimes you feel a jaded clarity, you feel it all so fiercely. You say you've loved, you say you've lost it all, but your thoughts are still afraid to fall. Let them fall. I'm not giving up, I'm not caving in. My guard is down to let this begin. I knock down the walls, I build brick by brick just to let you Mark Shannon. Well, this is strange and new, but we gotta know how it's gonna go. I'm not giving up, I'm not caving in. My guard is down to let this begin. I knock down the walls, I build brick by brick just to let you, yeah. You're not giving up, you're not caving in. Your body's down to let this begin. You knock down the walls, you build brick by brick just to let you in. Well, this is strange and new, but we already know how it's gonna go. Thank you very much. That is a song by my band Diamond Kites. You can find us out on diamondkitesband.com. Search for us on Diamond Kites on all the things, all the social networks. I super appreciate everybody joining us. This has been absolutely wonderful. I'm very, very appreciative to Rock and Recovery for supporting my sobriety journey as well as supporting my musical journey. They've definitely been amazing in the fact that they always call me for events. Hey, do you want to come play here? Do you want to come play here? Same with the Summit, 91.3 The Summit. They have been so supportive. They always call me for events. Hey, do you want to come play here? Do you want to come play here? And they're just giving out work left and right, and it's wonderful because us musicians need to support ourselves by being musicians. I'm very thankful to be able to do what I love for a living and play places that I feel comfortable in. I still play wineries, I still play bars, I still play in all of those places that I normally would now. But it took me some time to be able to feel comfortable there, and it took me some time to be able to go to a place where I was using before and saying, hey, I'm coming here to play. If anyone tries to buy me a drink, you need to sub it out with this. And most of the bartenders, God bless those bartenders, most of them have been very, very supportive and will just say, you can't buy him a drink because he doesn't drink, but he likes this. So every time I go and I play a show, if it's a bartender that I know and they know my situation, hey, please make sure that if anybody wants to buy me a drink, they buy me a LaCroix or a soda water or ginger ale or whatever, So I've been very fortunate enough to been playing around the Akron area, the Northeast Ohio area, and all across the country, and gotten to know and be friends with a lot of the venue owners and a lot of the bartenders at places and all the sound guys. So it's been nice having that support system put in place into a venue where I know that everybody knows my situation and knows we'll be conscientious, if you will. So that was one of the most difficult parts for me, is returning to play shows. But now that I feel comfortable and confident in my ability to avoid and stay strong and say no, it has been wonderful playing places because my whole show has been completely clear-headed from start to finish, and a lot of venue owners and a lot of booking agents respect the fact that the artist isn't up there getting drunk, and the artist is all about business. So I found that a lot of promoters and booking agents appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to do one more song, and this song is a song by my band Made Myriad, and I haven't done this one in a long time, but I feel like this song just needs to be sung. This song was on a record called With Haste on Its Breath, and I absolutely love that album. If you haven't heard my band Made Myriad, check it out. Super heavy rock and roll, proggy stuff. But this is the song that I knew that needed to be a positive song. And it's really my self-affirmation song. It's singing to a kid, if you will, but it's really me affirming to myself that, hey man, things are going to be okay. And I feel like this song needs sung. So this will be my last song. I'm very, very appreciative of everybody for joining. I know I talked a lot. That's what I love about Rock and Recovery, is they're like, no, don't just play, just talk. Sing, but talk, tell your stories, So I'm very appreciative that they have such a wonderful platform and use it for such great and positive things. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at This Is Jeff Klemm. You can spell it like right here, Klemm. I do a lot of live streaming concerts solo with my band. We're doing a live stream full band concert here real soon. And then I also am a preschool teacher as my day job. And I've been doing a live children's show every day, Monday through Friday, with a Sunday show, 11 a.m. to noon. So if you have any children I am a licensed preschool teacher, and that was the children's show right now definitely makes me like, I wake up in the morning like, yes, I get to be goofy and silly for kids. I love kids, you know. And I got the preschool job very, very shortly after I got sober. And that was sort of like when I was getting sober, I'm like, I want to do something positive. I want to do something good. I want to make a difference. And I just chose children because I've always loved children, and I have one of my own. And okay, this question right here goes right into this. Did you have a particular moment or event that made you decide to become sober? Yes, absolutely. That was the birth of my son. My son Silas came into this world, and I made a very conscious, calculated decision to change and not be who I was. I got sober 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks after my 30th birthday and 2 weeks before my son's first birthday. So I was using for the first 8, 9, 10 months of my son's life, but then it was like, I gotta change my ways. So he'll never know the version of myself that I don't want to be anymore. He'll only know positive, fun daddy. You know, that was absolutely the particular moment or event. The birth of my son, and realizing that I was too hungover to play with my child, and I did not want to do that or live like that in my life. So that was the event, and I love my son dearly, and I'm so thankful for him every day because he's the catalyst for all this. Yeah, really is, straight up. So he definitely inspired me to pursue a career as a preschool teacher as well. And we get to be goofy and fun. It's so much fun being a dad. I absolutely love it. Okay, so this is called Hey There Kid. And this is a song by my band Made Myriad. And this will be the last song that I'm doing. I got to run. I teach online music lessons for children. And I have a lesson in 9 minutes. So I'm very thankful to everybody that's joined. My name is Jeff Klemm. Super, super happy to be here. Wipe those tears from your eyes, pouring gas on the fire, feeling your own decline. Hey, what could anyone have done? Oh, I so sad. It's not your fault, you tried so hard. the ground. You'll find your niche. If it hurts, it isn't mine. Hey, what more could anyone have done? Why so sad? It's not your fault you tried so hard. Why so sad? You fought it till the bitter end. Why so sad? Keep your head. Don't let them determine your worth. You've got something to give this world. Know your goals, know what would never hold you down. Keep your head in the clouds and just dream away. What more could anyone have done? Why so sad? It's not your fault you tried so hard. Why so sad? You fought it to the bitter end. Why so sad? Keep your head up, Keep your head up, kid. 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 Thank you. Thank you so very much for joining. My name is Jeff Klemm. I'm so very thankful to Rock and Recovery and the Summit FM for having me, for letting me use their platform to project my music and hopefully my positive message and share my stories about me as a person and my sobriety journey. It is absolutely wonderful to be here and be sober and be clear-headed. So Rock and Recovery says, thanks so much, Jeff Klemm, and thank you for all you do. Thank you all for joining us today. Yes, thank you so much. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you. Mark says, dig the tunes and the stories. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it, Mark. Chrissy says, we love Mr. Jeff. Thank you very much. Yes, if you have children or know of any children, parents, teachers that need some type of positive entertainment in the mornings, shoot on over to Mr. Jeff, my Facebook page. Mr. Jeff is fun because I'm fun. Karen says, I'm not crying, you're crying. Thank you. I'm so happy that I've touched your emotions in any type of way. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My name is Jeff Klemm today, and Recovery Rocks. You can find all my original music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, the whole nine. You can find me on all those things. So thank you, County of Summit ADM Board, for joining. Super, super appreciative. All right, everybody, have yourselves a fantastic day. Thank you. Bye-bye.